News, Nairobi.
Let's now head to Nyanza region, where election losers will not go home empty-handed in the coming polls if a proposal by President William Ruto is implemented. The head of state is now advocating for a win-win formula in elections, something he brought up during his second-day tour of the Nyanza region. While speaking during the homecoming ceremony of Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi in Ogwasi, Homabay County, the president emphasized on the need for unity of purpose as a driver of development across the country. Bramwell Bwire keeps up with the four-day tour of Lower Nyanza.
It was day 2 of President William Ruto tour of the South Nyanza region, with the president pitching his camp in Homabay County. And just as it was in Migori, Ruto being served with the grand entry into Homabay town weeks after political reunion with his former ally turned foe, Raila Odinga. The president's decision to collaborate closely with Odinga once again proving to be a masterpiece in endearing himself to the people of Homabay and the broader Nyanza region. It was during the homecoming ceremony of the Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi that the president insisted on a united country, that no one will lose after an election.
That united, everybody benefits. We can have a win-win formula. Nobody must lose for others to win. And therefore, I want to ask all of us, united, standing together as one people, as people of one nation, united with a common destiny.
And as expected, the 2027 political matrix and opposition politics dominated speeches from the leaders present.
Na hii mlima wewe Junet, utafute title deed ukuje, tuketi na wewe na rais, tuunganisha ile mlima ya kwetu, ile ya Kilimanjaro na ile milima ya hapa, alafu Kenya nasonga mbele. Kwa sababu Kenya hii yote ni yetu at the same time.
Hakuna pali katiba sahihi inaongea juu opposition leader. Sasa mtu asijipatie kazi ambayo hakuna. Wacha kwanza tutengeneze hiyo kazi kwa bunge ndio mtu achukue. Sasa hii mimi ndio kiongozi wa opposition hapa Kenya. Bila unaniona. Mimi ndio mkubwa minority leader, ndio mkubwa ya opposition hapa Kenya. Na uwezi kuchukua ile kazi Mungu amenipatia.
The CS Treasury John Mbadi affirming his commitment to diligently serve Ruto's administration in achieving the bottom-up agenda.
I know people are saying that you have named me to this docket when things are difficult. But my answer to them, this is my response to you. If the job is too easy, give it to anybody.
On Friday, President is expected in Siaya County to launch several projects before attending the homecoming ceremony for CS Energy and Petroleum Opiyo Wandayi in Ugunja. Bramwell Bwire, KT News, Homabay.
All right, thank you so much, Bramwell Bwire, for that. Now, remember, President William Ruto is in the Nyanza region for a development tour, but it is not the first time he's visited that region. Let's begin with in October 2022, where that was the first time the president visited Nyanza as president. And remember, was his first trip outside Nairobi as head of state. And in this particular trip, the president promised to accommodate Raila and ensure he lives a good life as a senior citizen. Then again, President Ruto promised to commission the construction of 5,000 low-cost houses. Projects he pledged to revive our cotton farming, which he said has been a key economic activity in Homabay, even though it collapsed. Now, a number of pledges that were made by the president include that he would complete the 200 kilometers in Homabay, which were initiated under former President Uhuru Kenyatta's regime, that is in terms of roads. And the roads included Mbita, Kiabuya, Magunga, Sori Road, which covers the Suba North and Suba South constituencies in Homabay and Nyatike constituency in Migori. Then again, we saw in January 2023 when President Ruto equally went back to Nyanza region for development tour. Now, here in this particular trip, we saw President William Ruto preside over the groundbreaking ceremony for the affordable housing program in that particular county, that is Homabay County, and he also commissioned the Homabay Municipal Market. Now, President William Ruto also went to Siaya County for the homecoming of former ICT CS Eliud Owalo in Asembo Rarieda constituency. constituency. Then came July 2023, when President William Ruto went back to the region where he attended the ceremony of, or the homecoming ceremony of the Interior PS Raymond Omolo. This is when we saw President William Ruto, ditch his presidential car and arrived at Oriwo Boys High School driving a school bus. Later on that particular year, in October 2023, he was back in the region for a development tour. This time round, he presided over the groundbreaking of the Kabonyo Fisheries and Aquaculture Service and Training Center in Nyando in Kisumu County. Thereafter, the president chaired a cabinet meeting in Kisumu County. Now remember, this is equally the first time a sitting president held a cabinet meeting in ODM leader Raila Odinga's backyard. And that's when President William Ruto said he was there to promote cohesion. Come this year, that was in February, he attended the International Investment Conference, and equally he launched Riwa's Special Economic Zone in Homabay County, I believe. But let's just, before we go to August, that is this year, this particular trip, in June, the president was meant to go back to the region to attend the Nyanza Investment Conference, but it was postponed following the protest of the Finance Bill 2024. Now, in August, he is back again, development tour after the formation of a broad-based government. And here, the president is expected to commission Oyugis Water Project, inspect the Homabay Fish Market, and, of course, launch the Rusinga Ring Road. Cabinet Secretary, that is today. He attended the Thanksgiving ceremony of the Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi. So far, at least 6 trips the president has made to that particular region. So let's see what else comes out of that particular development tour.